So yesterday, Doug, we were talking about some Guinness World Records in the car category. Things like most people squeezed into a car, which, by the way, is 28. And that prompted a call from a listener named Ben.
I was listening to your conversation about Guinness World Records and wanted to know if you know that we have our own record holder here in Calgary. Mr. Robert McLeod has a couple world records, actually, Frisbee related. He has the world record for throw to canine catch, distance in the air, throw canine maximum time aloft, and he's also got the longest distance and maximum time aloft with the Frisbee on ice, on skates. He's trying for several other world records, and he is a proud Calgarian.
That is a lot of records with a Frisbee. And there are a lot of other records being set today as it's Guinness World Record Day. Records like most simultaneous demi-grand rond de jambe can kicks by a single chorus line in 30 seconds, or most people eating breakfast in bed. Those are all truly being set today. For real.
So what about Rob, the Frisbee thrower? Is he getting in on World Record Day?
He is not, but that's not to say he's not working on future Guinness World Records. I spoke with Rob McLeod earlier, and he told me what goes into setting an official Guinness World Record.
I always like to give background because people are like, well, how do you set a Guinness record? I'm like, well, you can either bring people over for $10,000 or you get the requirements, you fill it out. You have to wait a few months usually, and then you submit the video to them, and then they have to go through and look at it. I'll probably do a new one next year, at least one, maybe two. But the Silver Skate Festival is in February again this year, and so they've invited me back. So I'm going to be doing 3 records there. And that's really cool. I get to skate or throw it, skate, and then catch it. So my goal this year is to throw over 100 meters and catch it. I mean, the biggest record I want to break, there's sort of 2 big records. One is the distance record, and I'd like to become the first person to ever throw over 900 feet, which is going to take a lot of training at the gym and a lot of practice throwing it. And then the other one is the maximum time aloft, so it's the longest time to have a Frisbee in the air before you catch it. And that record was set in 1984, so it's been 30 years. So it's that record, it's time that it's that it's going to be broken, and I would love to break that record. I've talked to the guy that holds the record, because it's a respect thing. When somebody set a record 30 years ago, I respect that person, and so I talk to him and I say, what was it like? How did it feel? And he even gave me advice on sort of how he did it, what the conditions were like, because he's just like me. He just wants to see the potential of what we can do as athletes and what the Frisbee has the potential to do as, a toy. Because that's really why we do it. We just love watching the Frisbee fly. And so any of these records I attempt, as much as I do want to break the record, it's just fun just trying them.
I think throwing a Frisbee 900 feet would hurt.
I don't have enough love for the Frisbee.
It's all about technique.
It is all about technique and grip.
Clearly about love.
Love. Well, Rob loves it so much that he actually holds 5 Guinness World Records, but he told me there are about 20 more he wants to go after. Also, just because you get a Guinness World Record does not mean you'll be in the book. Rob McLeod, though, has been fortunate enough to make it into the 2014 and 2015 editions, which is a dream come true for him.